Grand Rising. Another day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So, I made a video and I was sharing, being out in nature, what it's been doing to me. And yesterday, I went to come outside and it's about 7:45 and these, I guess, carpenter bees, bumblebees, and it's just so many of them around here. And I and I don't like bugs. I don't like insects. Like, just it's not me, right? And normally they come out about 9 o'clock. Yesterday I went to come outside about 7:45, and they beat me out here. I was so pissed off. I refused to sit outside with them because there's so many of them, and they're playing and they just having a good time, and they probably was laughing at me because I was sitting by the glass looking out. But anyway, I said, you know what? Not today. And it's a little chilly, so they probably won't come out until 9 o'clock, maybe even later, or maybe they won't come out today. But so today and I was sharing, see, all over the place, and I was talking about being outside and what it was doing to me. So today, God reminded me of, so I create these baskets. It's called the faith basket. And in these baskets is whatever the Holy Spirit tells me to put in it, right? All I need is a name and an address, and I can go inside of a store and I can hear the Spirit tell me whatever this person like. It could be favorite color, it could be favorite animal, it could be anything with anxiety, panic attacks, whatever it is, right? And he just reminded me of one day I was creating a basket for someone, and I was looking to change the packaging. And I got there was a package, like not really a basket, but it was something you can like sit, like I'm gonna call it a knickknack, is what my mom would call it back in the days. It's something you would sit on, like a wardrobe or wall unit or something like that. And I was gonna put it inside of that, and I heard the Spirit said clearly as day, it's not the package, it's about what's in the package. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Because what happens is the person would have paid more attention to the package instead of what was in the package. Is that not a word? That's a whole sermon right there. But anyway, so as I'm reading, and then he reminded me of one time I went to the supermarket and I was buying a pomegranate, which is like one of my favorite fruits, right? And so I'm picking them out, and a lot of them are like bruised. But it was this one that was so pretty. It was bright red, and I was like, I'm gonna get that one. I took that bad boy home and cut it open. It was rotten on the inside. Is that not a word? So I was like, oh my goodness. So he's reminding me of, it is not about the package, it's what's inside of the package. And if you go to 1 Samuel, it talks about, for the Lord sees not as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart. It says God prioritized the heart and inner character, emphasizing that true value lies in the spirit rather than physical appearance or statures. So when I was thinking about that, and that could be with anything in your life, right? That could be us, right? We're so focused on looking good, and don't get me wrong, I love clothes, I love to dress. I just love fashion, right? But I noticed that a lot of things God had me get rid of, right? So people can see my heart instead of what's on the outer appearance. Because I have run into people where I've met people who have said to me, when I first saw you, I thought you was like this stuck-up person and conceited. But then the second you begin to speak, it was like, hold on, that's not her. Like your heart is, like you have a good heart, like you're a good person, so, but also with businesses, right? It's about the heart that's behind the business. It made me completely change my why for doing some of the things that I am working on. It's the heart posture, it's the spirit that's behind it that is so valuable. It's not about the outward and what it looks like in people's eyes. Who cares what it looks like in people's eyes? It's the heart and that spirit behind anything that you do, even the way you carry yourself. So, that being said, I hope this message bless someone. It's not about the package, it's about what's in the package that's valuable. You all have a great day.